So what are the emotions you feel? Joy, relief, or what, Bobby?
I think relief's probably the biggest one. We hype ourselves up every time for the South Hobart game because we haven't ever beaten them. So to get a win finally, and especially at their home ground, is huge for us. And it sort of puts into a bit of perspective how close the league is. Because a few teams, they think they're going to start breaking away, and for us from 7th place to beat South Hobart, who are still really the top team, is huge for not only us but the league.
You must be tremendously proud of your players and the effort that they put in.
Yeah, it's a huge effort from every one of them. When we came down, we lost a bloke this morning, sick, so we came down with 2 subs, and yeah, just a huge effort from every one of them, especially the last 20-30 minutes.
And the goals were well worked.
Yeah, we've spent a lot of time in the last couple of weeks getting that goal scoring right, and it's shown in a few weeks because we've scored quite a few. But the defence was probably the highlight for us today, really holding them out for large periods of the game.
Mm-hmm. Was there a bit of disbelief there when you're watching your side 4-0 up against South Hobart?
Not really. I think when we get on a roll, we are very sharp and we're hard to contain, especially with the likes of Bo Blizzard and especially Michael Holden. They're hard players to sort of keep under wraps, especially when they're in full flight. So I think once we started getting a bit of a run on, it was no surprise to us that we could keep going.
Bobby, this is the 3rd road trip to Hobart in as many weeks. Given that, how special was that performance out there from your boys?
Massive, absolutely massive. It's so tiring every week coming on the bus 4 hours, waiting around, playing, and then we have been losing, so it's a very long 4 hours home as well. So 3 on the trot. I know Hobart teams say it's hard, but they've got no idea how hard it is 3 on the road. So yeah, huge effort.
All right, congratulations. A really good game today. Got a fair future at the club, you'd say?
Dom Smith, we hope he's not at the club. We want him to go Victoria anywhere because as a 16-year-old, he's impressive. I don't care what anyone thinks, he's one of the best youth in the league, and he's just going in leaps and bounds every week. He's massive for us.
You got some star youngsters like Smith, but some blokes like Chilcott just putting in dogged displays for you today were real key. Yeah,
Chiller's sort of found himself in and out of the squad for the 3 years at the Victory League, and I think he's finally found himself a spot where he's settled and he knows his role, so he's getting quite comfortable in that, and he's proving to be a huge asset this year with us, so he'll be one of our first picked every week, I reckon.
Bobby, are you ready to start from now on?
I don't know yet. I still found 45 pretty tough, even though I didn't do a lot of running. I sat back quite a lot, but we'll see what happens next week with injuries and people in and out of the squad, but I'm looking to try and start a game soon.
Big bus trip home?
No, it'll be pretty quiet, I reckon. I think we'll just have a few cokes and just talk about the yesteryear.
Cheers, Bobby.
Cheers, boys.